recording.
Okay.
Okay, we're now live to the group.
Okay.
Wonderful. 1 second here. I want to. Okay, I'm going to put it into record mode. Great. Now we are live, and to the members of Exploring the Continent of Africa.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to this wonderful lady that you see with the beautiful smile. She is so inspiring. And but if you had not and have not, I want to introduce Rita to you. I told her I'm not going to try to pronounce her last name. I'm terrible, so everybody please bear with me. But the intent obviously is good. She is from Nigeria and lived in Nigeria for 30 years. She now lives in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And something that has appealed to me that I think I want the whole group to kind of understand her purpose. She is teaching people how to speak Aura, which is a form, which is a language used in Nigeria. But for those who don't know it, IB1, we need to learn how to diversify ourselves. Tragically, in America, the diaspora, we only speak one language possibly, and in Africa, there's over 3,000 different dialects. And Rita, how many different languages do you speak?
Honestly, in Nigeria alone, we have 250 languages. And we have more dialects out of that language, I know. So Nigeria has so many languages. I always say Nigeria must have been the Tower of Babel, right?
Wow.
Because we have so many languages, yeah.
Yeah. You know, one of my good friends, Ibrima Diba, in the Gambia, and he said this, and I had not thought of it the way that he presented it to me. He said that the Africans are able to create their own languages.
Yes.
And imagine that, to be able to create your own language. And that is beyond the word intelligent, because I, like a lot of other people, I'm born into the environment that I was born into, and I learned to speak the language, but not gifted enough to be around people who could create another language that I could learn to speak. So I think it's a great thing for what you're doing. And I want the members in the group to be aware that the posts that you've been putting out, the inspiration that you bring when you're trying to share your word teaching of Aura language. So, but I'm going to be quiet and let you talk a little bit about yourself, because I want people to get to know you the way that I see you, okay?
Okay, hello everybody. I am so excited to be on this platform, Exploring Africa. I've been seeing everything you do. I thank God for, the leader, Mr. Tyrone, for contacting me. Listen, the world is trying to look for their roots today. And this program you have, it's very, very needed. So I'm excited to be a part of you. This is the OGT Network. Now, OGT Network simply means Aura Global Television Network, right? And the Aura Global Television Network, it was created to link, people from the diaspora, or even people who don't know where Aura is. Aura is a geographical place and a language spoken by a certain people in Nigeria, west of Africa, Owan West in particular, right? So in Edo State, we have the Aura speaking people. And Aura is a very wonderful language. We are very wonderful people. We have never really had too much exposure like I told Mr. Tyrone, in Nigeria, we speak 250 languages. And so sometimes, because of the population of different languages, some languages are quiet, but I've created this Facebook page, YouTube page. You can find me on YouTube to be able to blow Aura up. Guess what? This is to blow Aura up so that people will know where Aura is now. This channel is supposed to be able to teach us, the Aura language. Like I am learning. It's a process, that involves me too. So when I started, I couldn't speak any Aura. But if you see my program, I am progressing, right? So it's to teach the Aura language, to teach the Aura culture, to encourage people to learn languages, because languages open doors for you. Guess what? You walk into a room and everybody there does not speak your language, you are lost, right? So the more language you speak, the more ability you have, the more influence you have, the more relationships you have. So anytime you can add a little bit of knowledge in language to what you have, opens you up to more possibilities. So the Aura Global Television Network, chooses to do that. At every point we post on Tuesday, especially, we talk about, we teach our language directly from Aura. And by doing so, we are empowering, the teacher that does that. We are exposing her. We try to also, we try to encourage her financially too. So it's a way of giving back to the community, and the community giving back to the world. So I don't know if I have been able to explain what the Aura Global Television Network is to you, but if you're out there, I'm encouraging you to join, to look at it, open your mind and accept it, you can share it so that somebody else will know that Aura is a language in Africa, in Nigeria, in West Africa.
You're so beautiful, and I thank you for your inspiration. Members, you got into exploring the continent of Africa, and we try to do many different things, but we depend upon the members who are from Africa to help teach and guide and lead us to be much more aware of our genetic connection. I am connected with Africa through my ancestors. As I told Rita, I have 20% Nigerian. And you might say, you're not a Nigerian.
Wonderful.
I got 20%.
Sorry.
I'm sorry?
To Aura. Just like a trace to Aura.
Wow. And so, members, I hope that you get really involved in what we're doing, what we try to do, how we try to help you to learn about Africa in ways in which you won't learn in our television shows. A lot of stuff is out on YouTube now, so that's a great method of learning. But in this group, we can have personal one-on-one relationship with people who can help guide and direct us and to become more familiar with who we are as a people. And guys, you gotta be alert that we are uniting and will unite. And when that uniting take place, the world is gonna be aware of it. So we are in the generation that we can start bringing our family together, connecting in ways that did not happen. And I will say to many of you guys, 500 years ago, when the Africans were sold into slavery and they came over to the Americas, they had no way to call home or to send a text to say, Mom or Dad, I made it safely. That wasn't there. When they got over here to the Americas, there was nobody here to help transition them with speaking the language that they were totally unfamiliar with. So our ancestors went through a whole lot of suffering, but it is through their determination that we are who we are today. And so we must keep the legacy of who they are, who they were, and how they can inspire us to be better than what we are capable of being. So I want each of you guys to understand something. Rita started her channel back in November, is that right?
Yeah, November the 13th.
Yeah, and you only had one person, and you say now you got how many members subscribing?
Honestly, I didn't even have one person. I woke up in the morning like, God, I didn't have one person. But
My
today
goodness,
we got 2,000, followers, and we are growing.
2,000 followers. So,
Yeah,
family members of Exploring the Continent of Africa, I need to get you on board. I
yeah,
need you to be part of what we are trying to do. We can do many things, as I've said before, if we believe together. If we invest into believing something together, we can do many extraordinary things. So I need you guys to support Rita, her efforts to introduce Aura and to teach you the language, the words. As she stated, the more you know, the better off you are. Because if you walk into a room and everybody's speaking a language you don't know, you're going to be lost. So,
yeah,
but welcome to the world that she's trying to introduce to you, a world that you would love. If you can diversify yourself and learn to speak Aura, uh, imagine how much you will be and how much that will help you to grow and become a
yeah,
better person. So, members of Exploring the Continent of Africa, I am asking you to be a part of our exploration. That is to learn languages and meet members within the group that are from Africa. Also, I encourage you also, guys, if you remember or if you're aware of the Hello Family promotion that we got going now, campaign, we're asking you to post your video or your bio of yourself in a picture, telling members about yourself. This is the only way that we're going to be able to come together if we know each other personally as family members. So everyone, I thank you for taking the time to watch this brief video and introduce this beautiful lady. As you see a beautiful smile, and that is who she is. And please become a part of her world and reach out to her. Become a friend,
yeah.
whatever you have to. But let her bring in your heart what she has in her heart. And as you can see, the love that resonated in her smile. Rita, I thank you so much for allowing me to introduce you to the group. And
Thank
family,
you.
please get to know Rita and get to learn to speak Aura. Right?
Ora will
Aura.
say, thank you will be Uzoka. Uzoka. That's thank you. And then if we are leaving, we'll say, if we want to say bye-bye, we say Oseke. Those are two words that I
Oseke.
just put into Oseke. And
Oseke.
thank you.
It's going to take a little while for me. I'm a little slow in learning, but it's beautiful just to learn some of the basic words, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
The
Well,
basic
members,
word will be Uzoka. Thank you.
Rizonta,
Uzoka. Yes.
Rizonta. Beautiful.
Uzoka.
Members, as old as I am, I'm 3,000 years old. I'm joking, but I can desire to learn something new and different in my life. And this is not a classroom setting, as per se in a college or a high school source that you would use. This is a one-on-one personal investment that Rita want to put into you to help you to grow. And certainly, if you could go on your job or go around your family and start speaking a new language, you're going to get somebody attention. But if you travel to Nigeria and you get into a village and you hear the language being spoken and you can identify with it, you're going to realize the importance of you investing your time in getting to know this wonderful lady that I have in front of you. So, Rita, I thank you very much for sharing yourself. And members, you will see videos that she's posting out. Please ask questions if you will, if you don't understand, or ask her words for which she can pronounce for you in Aura language. And I'm sure she will accommodate you. Most importantly, guys, I need you to subscribe to her YouTube channel. We want to get you up to about 3 or 4,000 members or more because we need.
Oh,
Okay, you're so
wow.
wonderful.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna stop the recording, then I'm gonna conclude our meeting. Okay.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. Okay.
Thank you. Please send it to me. I need to share it. I need to share it. Thank you.
Family, you got it. So please support Rita, if you will, and also send her a friend a request. Get to know this wonderful lady. She lives in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. but she's from Nigeria. My
Yeah.
sister, be good and be blessed.
Bye. Bye. Bless.
Bye-bye.